so hopefully, oh, there. I don't know.
Yeah, pretty good.
All right, so let's go ahead and come lie on our backs and have your strap near you. And actually, if you have, let's start with a heart opener. It's always better, right? My opinion, to have an open heart. So if you have some blocks, or if you don't, you're using a blanket or something else, just coming with a support underneath you. And sometimes the blocks can be kind of harsh. So let's take this blanket to help soften behind us. And then you really want to come right where the shoulder tips are, right? Kind of down below the shoulder blades. I'm going to have you lay back, right? And then this second block, I had it on level 2, but you could put it any level. And if you're just on a flat thing and your neck feels strained, and maybe you can roll it, a blanket, right? Let's take our palms out and begin to come into the moment. And just noticing as you lie in this shape, what parts of the body feel good and what parts feel challenged into the stretch. Like there's some parts that probably are very soft and they're already there. They just settle right in. And then there's other parts of the body that, you know, has to begin to take the shape of what we're doing. So into those spaces, let's just breathe some breath. Right behind the heart for me is always a good place to breathe, but just seeing for yourself. Maybe it's the top of your tracts that need a little breath. We have the ability to breathe into all these spaces. You have to just focus the mind and the breath to go there. And then just beginning to see with the breath if we can relax a little more. And just feeling the breath all over now, wherever it's strong for you. And then noticing what's going on in the belly. Is it expanding with the breath? Is it not? Just notice. And begin now to direct your breath deep down into the belly. I didn't really mention about your legs, but I'm with feet on the floor, knees bent. But you can do whatever you'd like. Right? You can butterfly your legs or legs long. Just breathing into the belly. Not fast, right? Just deep breaths in and out through the nose. And just seeing how that helps us to relax. Letting go of the day. Maybe it's weird times, maybe you had a busy day, maybe it was a lazy day. Maybe there was moments of frustration, not being able to do what we want sometimes. Maybe there was just a lot of fun. Whatever your day was, releasing it and just do these exhales and coming right into this moment. Few more deep breaths right into the belly. They can be as slow and as long as you'd like. And then just starting to notice the hands. And if the palms are down, just turn them up. Let's have our palms to the ceiling. And notice from the top of the collarbones across the shoulder heads, the draping sensation that this lifted position allows. Right? So just opening across the chest. Arms are just nice and relaxed. And then the hands have this certain kind of lightness. And just feeling that in the palms of your hands. Beginning to deepen the breath now from the belly, just expanding out into the arms, into the palms. And exhaling it out, all through the nose right now. Inhaling, working on expanding across the chest and through the arm bones, even to the fingertips. And then, exhale, slow out through the nose. And just a couple more rounds like this. Maybe one more. Moving the focus of our breath down into the rib cage area. Taking some deep breaths there, expanding the ribs, opening the intercostal muscles, still out and in through the nose, in and out through the nose. Inhaling, and exhaling. 2 more times. And let's take one last one in together, big breath. Exhale out through the nose. And now notice the entire torso, the upper body, right? The belly too, just noticing what the breath has done to help wake things up. Again, just feeling the lightness in the palms of your hands. Let's reach the arms out and just turn the palms to the ground. So you can still have a bend in your elbows, right? In fact, just if you can, do bend the elbows and bring them closer to under your shoulder heads and rest your forearms on the ground, palms down, if you could. It's more or less like a Sphinx posed arm, but it's not that far under the shoulder heads. At an angle, maybe 45-degree angle, and walk out that elbow from under the shoulder. And press the palms down. And let's just take some more gentle breaths into the upper chest now. As you press the palms down, squeeze your shoulder blades onto your block, your pillow, whatever you're resting on. Neither staying here, you can feel, if you're pressing the palms and squeezing those shoulders down, an activation in your shoulder blade. And maybe this is enough, and just keep breathing into that space. Or perhaps we pull our hands, our fingers back towards us. We drag our hands a little. And keep your shoulders down on your back, away from your ears. As you're really engaging that shoulder girdle, it rises up the body towards the ears so much so that it can get weak and cause pain. Right? So just pressing down and maybe pulling hands back. Hugging the shoulder girdle around. One more breath. And then exhaling, releasing. Out through the mouth. And turn your palms to the sky. Good. Bring your arms down beside you. And give them a little relief. Put one hand, let's put the right hand on the chest and left hand on the belly. And now open maybe you're already there, right? Because I gave you an option, but let's open into butterfly, Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees open. And if it feels like too much, then take a wider shake with the legs, move the feet forward. Or always an option to not do poses that don't feel right, right? Or anything else you can put as a prop for support. And now keep your hands as they are and let your breath start to engage again. And let's find that deep belly breath all the way up to that right hand. In and out through the nose, a few of these. Just noticing the inner thighs, the pelvic floor. Let's see if on the exhale we can just kind of release out and let the energy go out through the root. Right, through the exhale, we're discarding whatever isn't necessary. So just through that exhale, out through the pelvic floor, letting it go. Just a few more breaths like this. Feeling the whole expansion of your lungs, right? Just slowly letting the air come back out. Very lovely. And then go ahead and release your arms back down. And from here, rather than picking the knees up to bring your feet to the mat, slide your right leg out. And it's kind of, I want it out at like a V type shape, not the widest V ever, but like maybe to the edge of your mat. And then add the left leg. And see now how that kind of stretches the hip crease areas. Right, hopefully the low back is fine. Always a good idea to slightly engage the core, right? By bringing the lower abs in and up just a little. Right. Just breathing into the front of the body. And then let's inhale, float the arms overhead. Reaching up, feeling that this really kind of turns this more into a bit of a back bend with the arms. I mean, it already is. But with the arms overhead, the chest picks up a bit. Right? Still keep your shoulders down your back. That's the challenge, right? And try to bring your ribs as part of the diaphragm area, corset them in a bit. You might not lift as high, right? But we're not giving everything away, and we're staying in this really natural structure of our spine. One more big breath in. Exhaling. Good, and then gently bring your arms down. Oh, very nice, good. Last thing here, let's take a breath. As we exhale, gently roll your head to the right side. And then again, turn the palm of the left hand up and just soft arms here. But make sure those shoulders, you might even want to pick up and tuck the shoulder girdle down again. So we've moved the arms overhead. And just make sure it's snug and down the back. With our head to the right, we can feel this nice stretch right along the left side of the neck. Again, across the shoulder head, hopefully, stretching that out. And let's take a breath into that space. And exhale. Very nice, good. And as we're ready, inhaling back through the center. On the exhale, let's go to the left side. And again, just trying your best to let those shoulders relax, drape open, no tension. Relax your jaw. Sometimes just opening the lower jaw a little bit, releasing the molars. And just knowing you've shown up this evening, made that decision to take care of yourself. So important always, but especially when things are as chaotic as they are now. Self-practice is essential. Okay, one more breath. And exhale, bringing the head back through the center. Good, beautiful. Let's bend our knees one at a time. less jarring to the low back, and place the feet to the mat. Good, beautiful. Now rolling to the side. We'll bring out whatever we had underneath us, blocks, pillows, blankets, bolsters, whatever it is. And just set them aside. And then we'll come back. Lay on our backs. First, just lay on your back for a moment. And get your feet hip width and parallel. And let your spine just rest a second after that lift behind the heart. And then as you're ready, we'll take a breath. And on the exhale, let's go ahead and pull the right leg in. Just giving it a nice squeeze, breathing. And again, noticing where the shoulders lie. Let's keep shoulder girdle down the back. Circle the ankle for a moment. Wiggle the toes. Good, and then set the right leg down. And then we'll take a breath, and on the exhale, let's grab the left leg. So just squeezing it in enough to get the stretch into the psoas, hip flexor, the little tendons, ligaments, and then giving some attention to the left foot, toes, and ankle. Right. Circling around, wiggling, pointing and flexing. And then squeeze that left knee in, take a breath. And on the exhale, set the left leg down. Good. Inhaling, bring the right leg in, squeeze it, take it back to the mat. Inhaling as you exhale, this left leg, let's bring it in. On the exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, exhale, right leg, squeezing it in. Just back and forth, really gentle. We're not trying to like go fast. In fact, I'd rather you keep your pelvis from rocking. And let this motion come from your socket, your leg in your socket, right? Rather than any kind of momentum. Just keep going a little bit here, squeezing it in, and coordinate your breath. Feeling this nice little release. Good. The next time the right leg comes in, let's leave it there. Let's let the left leg float up and join it. So now squeezing both legs in. Very good. Beautiful. Reach the arms out into a T. Palms can be to the sky. If you want to get a block and set it for your legs as you drop them to the right, go ahead. Otherwise, right legs are just going to the floor, right? Just taking a gentle twist. Try to let that left shoulder blade stay on the ground. So if that shoulder blade is really picking up, maybe something under the knees is a good idea. And you can always, I like for some reason to gold post my left arm, but I got a lot of junk going on in my shoulders from way back when, old injuries, right? So let's take some deep breaths. Good, one more big breath up that left side body. Exhaling, just knowing how nice it feels to take care of ourselves. Maybe take your left hand and grab your left knee and start to pull it on over. And then hug your knees into your chest, both knees in, arms out to the side. We'll take a breath. As we exhale, we'll go ahead and drop our legs to the left. Again, grab a block if it's appropriate and take whatever arm position for your right arm. Keep your shoulder as much to the floor as possible. And your head, right? Look wherever it feels good, right? If you look to the ceiling, right, left, down, up. I don't, if that feels good on your body, but be mindful, right? We're the only ones in our bodies, so we really have to notice and know our bodies. A couple big breaths into the right side. And then one more time, big inhale. Exhaling. And let's take our right hand. If it's possible, grab the left, right knee and just pull it up. Bring yourself back. Squeezing those legs in. Good, beautiful. From here, if it feels nice, let's round up. You could take one hand behind the head to help you if you'd like. You're just pulling the knees in, the forehead towards the knees, squeezing the knees down into the belly, the thighs. Relaxing your shoulder girdle, even here. Right? Squeeze it down. One more breath. And then exhale, release your head down. Good. Gentle oscillation of your head side to side. Really nice. And then let's interlace the hands on the right shin and flex our foot and slide. Well, let's reach up the left leg. Just elongate the back of the leg. You can have a bent knee if that feels better. This is our first big stretch here behind our leg. We reach up, take a breath, and on the exhale, extend from your hip socket this left leg. Get it really long. Just keep reaching. Reaching as long as you can get it as you start to ascend or descend, descend towards the floor. When the leg lands, good. Now reach through the heel, press the back of the thigh to the ground, and then notice where are the shoulders. Let's relax those. Bringing that right knee in. Hug the right knee in wherever it allows you to really have that long left leg and your shoulders on the ground. And then again, a gentle engagement in your core. And big breaths in and out. Good. One more big inhale. Exhaling out. Good. Let's come back up with your left leg. Just reach it up one more time. And then bend the knee and pull your leg in. Very nice. Good. Let's switch sides. Interlace hands on the left shin, flex the foot, right leg, reach it to the sky, and really try to get as long in the back of the leg as you can to start. To get the length up, right, and be in your core, hold that navel and relax your shoulder girdle, and as the leg starts to descend, reach, keep reaching now, not only from the heel, but from your hip socket. So we're going really slow, we're reaching, 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 long leg, the longest leg possible, as it lands to the earth. Good. Press the thigh down, pull your navel in, notice again your shoulders. Okay, so my cat has got one of her toys. I don't know if you can see her, but I can hear her. Keep reaching to the heel of the right leg and breathe. All right, big breaths in and out. One more big inhale. Exhale. Oh, here she is. This is Cassie. Hello, dear. Good. Now keep extending through the right leg. Pull your navel in and reach that right leg up to the sky. Nice long back of the leg. And then on the exhale, bend the knee, hug it in. Really, really nice. Let's take our feet to the mat. And we're going to walk our feet out as wide as the mat. And just let your arms be out to the sides again, palms to the sky. And we'll drop our knees on over to the right side. And gently pulling the core in, right? I'm starting to feel that stretch at the top of the left thigh. Breathing, and then just skies. Good, one more breath. Maybe right foot feels good on top of the left thigh. Maybe not. Another option, which I kind of prefer for my body, is to walk the left foot back, aligning the left knee with the left hip. And extending the tailbone, especially if you choose this, this option. In particular, just breathe. Good, one more big inhale. And exhale out. Really lovely. So release that right foot if it's on the thigh, toe heel the left foot in if it went out. Inhale, legs come back through the center. As we exhale, we drop it on over now to our left side. Let's get our breath moving. And feel the stretch and just really breathe into that space. Surrounding sweet opening. And then deciding, again, maybe left foot on top of the right thigh, or walk the right foot back, knee in line with the hip socket, or just stay where you are, right? Find a spot where it feels really yummy and just breathe. Relax your shoulders. Make sure you're not dumping into the low back, so maybe slight engagement into the back or into the core, which is part of the back. The whole thing is, right? Good. One more breath. Good. Last big inhale. Exhale. And then go ahead and release the foot, walk the leg in if it went out, and then bring your legs back through the center. Really nice, good. And now hug your knees into your chest, but with your knees wide. Knees in, but wide. Good, just a few breaths here. Maybe rock side to side if that feels nice. Good, and then we'll inhale here. On the exhale, bring the knees together and squeeze your inner thighs together and press your low back down. And then inhale, separate your knees. On the exhale, bring everything in, squeeze the inner thighs together, press your low back down, belly's engaged, and our shoulders are not up to our ears, like we're nice and relaxed. Exhale, open. Inhale. Exhale, squeezing, taking a breath, press that back down. On the exhale, open the legs. 3 more like this. Inhale, squeeze in, press the back down, navel in. Exhale, open. 2 more. Inhale, squeezing in, pressing down. Exhale, releasing. Feel the pelvic floor is really working. Feel the QLs when you do this, I think, right? Squeeze in, press down those long muscles along the spine. Right? Hug your core together. Squeeze it to the center. Exhale, release. Good, beautiful, really, really nice. Take your feet to the floor. Hip width and parallel. And take your arms out into a T again, but keep them soft. Right? They don't have to be super active here. But just check your little shoulder blade, your wings underneath, right? Just a little, not crazy, but just a little. And then we'll take a breath, and on the exhale, we're gonna press the hips up to the sky. And extending your tailbone, pull your navel in. And then start to drag the heels back a little bit. Find the engagement in your hip girdle and your glutes. Relax your upper body. Right? Move the chin slightly away from the chest. Press the back of the head to the ground. Keep extending your tailbone. Keep pulling the heels back. Navel is in. Right? One more breath. And then exhaling, releasing and roll down. Relaxing. Ah, good. Let's take a big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Ah. So good. Beautiful. Let's do just one more today. Press the feet down, breathe in. On the exhale, hips lift high or not. Let's not go crazy. Try to keep your hips in line with your knees. Roll your inner thighs to the ground. Pull the thighs back. Extend the tailbone. Right? Relax your shoulders. If you can, try, it's a little effort, press the shoulder blades, your whole blades up behind like the shoulder head, all that area, as much to the ground as you can. Keep extending your tailbone. Drag your heels back, roll the inner thighs down. And breathe. One more big inhale. And then exhale, roll it back down. Ah, very, very nice. Good. Now walk your feet out as wide as the mat again and just drop your knees in towards each other. And take this restful pose to relax your low back. And bring your right hand back to your chest and your left hand to your belly. And let's take a few more of these deep breaths, belly up to the right hand, right? Big breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Just 3 breaths. And then go ahead and open up the knees. And from here, slide the right leg to straight and slide the left leg to straight. So you're in a V again, right? As wide as the mat at the feet. Reach the arms overhead. Stretch out the front body. Everything's been very uptight and close, right? Open the body medallion. Let's take the arms not straight overhead, but again, keep them soft. Maybe even a goalpost arm or just slightly a V, so that the shoulders can relax. And try to tuck them underneath again. And I'm making you work. And press the shoulders onto the mat. Notice the lift in the low back and see if you could just very slightly tilt the frontal hip bones up towards your rib cage. So it's kind of curling the tailbone. Right? Pull the navel, just not crazy, but just pull it down a little. Feel this nice engagement across the back of your body as you press your shoulder blades to the ground. So definitely bend your elbows in order to do that. Goalpost, or maybe not quite a goalpost, as you press everything down. Keep the frontal hip bones lifting. One more breath here. And exhaling out. And then relax everything. Good. Reach the arms overhead. Take a breath as you exhale. Hinge into the right side. Maybe grab the left wrist or just hinge to the right side. Do what feels best in your body. Try to keep that left shoulder blade on the ground, so maybe a bent elbow feels really nice. And you just hinge at your sideways. You feel that length. And then if it feels all right, let's move our left leg all the way over to our right and keep our pelvis even so that left hip doesn't pick up, and then maybe we can cross at the ankles. And just breathe in here, into the side body. Relax your shoulders, right? Just feeling really, the shoulders aren't so much a part of the stretch your neck is. You can feel it, but if your shoulders are goalposts still, they're resting more. You're feeling under the armpit, right? Back QLs all the way down, side of your leg. And then the neck, you're feeling that stretch. One more big inhale. Exhaling. Good. And then go ahead, release the left foot and just slide it back over and come back through the center. Just take a moment in between sides. Take a breath in. Open the mouth, stick the tongue out, lion's breath. Nice. And then let's start to hinge our torso now towards the left side. Right? So let it come from your side waist. Try to keep your shoulders even on the ground as much as you can. That right shoulder might pick up a little. But just try to be squared in the shoulders as much as you can. Just let the head drop a little to the left. Take a few breaths here. Making sure that you've got a little support for that low back, right? So a little engagement in the core. And then we'll pick up the right leg and bring it as we exhale over to the left. Trying to keep the back of that right hip down. Maybe we just stay here and we feel this nice little stretch, or we cross at the ankles if we like. Keep breathing into this left or right side body. One more big inhale. Exhale out. Last breath. Exhale. As you're ready, uncross at the ankles if they are. Gently bring that right leg back. Bring your torso back. Really nice. And then now stretch arms directly overhead and stretch the toes and point them. And take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. And then bring your arms down. Bend your knees, one leg at a time. Place your feet back to the mat. Very nice. Then pull the right leg in, then the left. So squeeze your knees into your chest. Just a nice gentle squeeze in. Ah, very good. And then let's go ahead now. And rock and roll our way up to sit or roll to the side and come up. But we'll come up to a seat. All the way up. Maybe a few rocks on the spine, maybe not. They're making our way up. Very nice. Okay. Now if you have something and it's easier, let's go ahead and sit up on it. If not, then just sit, flat. But you'll know if your hips are screaming that you might need to elevate your pelvis. If your knees are not comfortable, or if your back is super rounded, right? So just sit up for a moment. Drag the shoulders down the back again, working on just feeling very heavy between the shoulder blades. And just let your shoulder heads drop down. In fact, go ahead and from the side of your neck, where the head and neck kind of come together, it's really tight in there. For me, most people, I believe, just pull your fingers down this canal here on the top of your shoulder. Drag the shoulder heads down. Squeeze your wings back and relax your hands. And close your eyes. And reach the crown of the head to the sky, a little bit of a tuck of your chin, but not terrible. I'm just thinking about elongating the neck, the back of the neck. Relax your legs, right? Feel if you're breathing. Sit back in your seat. Pull the navel in. And find your Ujjayi breath. Connecting to the body again. Maybe feeling that lightness in your hands. Lightness even as the crown of the head reaches up. And then there's a heaviness, right? Feel the heaviness in the lower body. And let it drag us down through the shoulders, through the tailbone. Up, lightness through the crown of the head. Through the hands, feeling the energy moving. The sensation of you, beingness. When you're ready, we'll float our hands into this Anjali Mudras, gesture of gratitude, just bowing for a moment. And just thinking for all the things that in just a split second, it's been longer than that now, but what are you grateful for this evening? Just whatever comes to mind. And just hold that thought for a moment. And then think one more time. What are you grateful for? Bring in some more things. And just one more time, think about it. What are you grateful for? And bring in more. Breathe all the way up to your heart. Hold there, soften your shoulders. Hold the gratitude in your heart space. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Let's open with an take a breath in. One more big inhale, all the way up again. Hold at the top. Feeling the expansion in the heart. And then open the mouth, exhale. Really lovely, good. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and open the eyes, or just a soft gaze, or maybe eyes so close. Let's reach the arms to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale into your beautiful heart. Let's just do 2 more of these. Go slow, right? It's really easy to go fast. And stay tall in your spine. Reach the arms out, breathe in, come overhead. Exhale to the heart. Maybe for this last one, if it's comfortable for the neck, we breathe in, we come up, we start to bring the palms together, we look up without shoulders rising up, right? Sink them down, so maybe elbows are bent like this, right? So we bring the shoulders down. Good. Exhale to the heart. Really nice. Inhale, reach the arms out. Let's take an easy twist as we exhale to the right side. Right hand on the floor behind. Root down the left side, right? It wants to pick up. Drag that shoulder girdle down the back, pull the navel in. Then you could go as far as you want, looking back over the right shoulder, but maybe that's not good. Maybe just turning slightly to that right, or maybe even keeping the head more in line with the sternum feels better. Keep breathing. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Good, now pull your navel in. Reach down through your sitting bones, and then use this left hand a little bit to help us stay rooted, but don't let the shoulder come up like that. I want you to really use your shoulders. It's so hard. These muscles are so weak on most of us. Turn the right palm out. Inhale, sweep the arm up. As you exhale, hinge back, but don't move your hips. So I'm not going crazy far, right? Because I know if I do, this right hip is going to pick up for me. It's just the way it is. And my shoulder girdle is going to lose alignment. Right? So just breathing here, feeling this yummy stretch along that right side body. One more breath. And as you exhale, reaching out with the right arm, palms to the sky. Turn the hand forward now. And then turn it back so the thumb faces the floor. And then look down, left leg. And keep moving the right hip down. And wrap your right arm around. Roll your shoulder onto your back. Keep using the left hand to twist your torso. But look down at your left leg, right? Good. One more breath in. Exhale out. And then unravel everything. Good. And change the crest of your legs. And here we go. We'll change sides. Sit tall. Find your seat again. Sit back in your seat. Reach your arms out and take a breath. As you exhale, we'll twist it on over now to the left. Use the left hand behind you like a little kickstand to help you sit tall without the shoulder rising up to the ear. Squeeze the blades together. Lift your sternum up. Pull your navel in. Root down the left side or the right side body. Keep breathing. Sitting tall. Still feeling that, can you still feel the heaviness in the lower part of your body? That it helps you be rooted and grounded. And then the lightness in that upper crown of the head. When you're ready, make sure the core is engaged. We're going to inhale, sweep this left arm up. On the exhale, we'll hinge back just enough so that we don't pick up the left hip. And if it's available, we're going to look at the hands. If that doesn't feel good, then look forward. Right. One more breath here. Keep twisting yourself towards the left. Those right ribs are moving towards the left. One more breath. On the exhale, releasing now this left arm out, palm forward. Good. Start to look down at your thigh. On the right side, turn the palm back, thumb to the ground, and circle the arm around, placing it at the low back. Now pull your left shoulder head back, root down, and twist your right ribs to the left side. And keep breathing. One more breath. Exhale. And then simply unwind. Very nice, good. And then unravel your beautiful legs. Say good evening. We're in the heat again, right? The same thing. Everybody else too. We're in California, we know this, so we in Southern California. As a heel and wake up to the legs, our legs. Very good. And then just sit tall. You can bend your knees. And just for a moment, we'll wake up our ankles. So just inhale the bottoms of our feet and tops too. Press the toes to the ground. Inhale, so the feet are like kind of pointing out. And then exhale, flex and pull them back. And then inhale, press the toes towards the ground. And then exhale, pull it back. 3 more times like this. Inhale, press it down. Exhale, flex and pull back. Inhale. Exhale. Good, beautiful. Come back. Try to bring your feet together, your knees together as much as possible. And we're going to tip our feet towards the right and try to put the right toe to the ground, the pinky. Inhale. Come all the way through the pointed toe. Try to put the left pinky down. Exhale back. So big circles. Right? Do the best you can, keeping the knees and heels together. Inhaling and exhaling it through. We'll do 4 of these. 4 sounds like a good number. This is really good actually for the ankles, but this is actually good for the knees as well. Good, beautiful. Come back to the center, keeping the knees, the ankles, and the heels together as much as you can. Take a breath as we exhale. We're going to the left. I put the left toe down, then point, 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 circle through. Right toe comes towards the ground. We come back to the big toe mounds. Good. There's one. Inhaling. Exhaling. Good. And again, inhale. Exhale. One more time. Here's our last one. Really nice. Good. Wiggle your toes out. Yeah, just wiggle your toes. Really nice. Good. And then from here, inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Knees can be bent. On the exhale, we're just going to come forward and then roll back up. We'll do 3 of these waterfall forward folds. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round it down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round. Technically, it will be 4 of them, because here we go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Here we go. We're going to stay here for a moment. Now, from this position, if you'd like to flex your feet and really engage your legs, go ahead. Or keep your legs soft. I'm giving you the option. Then notice if the pelvis is not even, if the sitting bones are picking up, if your shoulder girdles towards the ears. Right, so just relax everything. Breathe into the back of your legs. One more big inhale. Exhaling. Last time, breathe in. Exhale out. And then come back up. Relax your legs and pull them in. And then let's go ahead and bring the soles of our feet together and open our knees. Sit in Baddha Konasana. Butterfly, right? Find your sitting bones. Good. And find the shoulder girdle down the back again. And then try to roll your inner thighs to the sky. See what it feels like. I know it engages a lot of different muscles when you do that. So roll the inner thighs to the sky and try to reach out through the knees. Does that make sense? Roll the inner thighs to the sky and just reach out, really, I guess, to the backs of your legs. All right, so reach out to the backs of the legs and then roll your inner thighs to the sky. And sit up and breathe. Good. One more big inhale. Exhale. Come forward, walk forward. Staying soft, breathing. Good. And when you're ready, as we exhale, we'll come all the way back up. Pull our legs together, give ourselves a squeeze, breathe up the back body, big breath all the way up to our thoracic spine, breathing in. Open mouth, exhale. Very nice. Let's make our way to our hands and knees. Again, a few little rounds of our cat-cow. Bring a pillow, blanket or a towel under the knees if you like. Knees are under the hips, hands under the shoulders. We'll plug our shoulder girdle onto the back. Right, pull our navel in, find extension here through the crown of the head. Spin the eye of the elbows forward. This way you've got that shoulder roll on your back. And then gently tuck your tailbone. Right, so that's going to bring you into your core. Right, and then maybe a slight bend in the knuckles to just grip the mat there. Right, in our tabletop pose. And as you're ready from this neutral spine, we'll inhale, curl the toes, lift the tailbone, lift up, now hold. On the exhale, flatten the feet around the spine, push it away, cat pose. Right, so a few of these, just undulating through your spine. Staying very present in your body. Really allowing the breath to help open this up. Good. Let's do 2 more. And then press it back, pose of a child. Big breaths in and out. And then we're going to inhale our way back up. And I'm going to face you for this. So making sure you have enough padding under the knees. So if you want to double the blanket up, go ahead. And then we're going to go ahead, and I'm hoping that most of us do have a couple of blocks, or at least one block, and you can alternate, sides. But go ahead. Let's take our right block back and our left block kind of forward so it's out of the way. Right? So from here, tuck your tailbone. Right? Squeeze your glutes. Lift your thigh muscles. Your feet can be flat, or you can curl the toes under. I like flat feet for this one. And then drag the shoulders down. Good. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms up. As we exhale, release the right hand down onto the block, or whatever you're using. There's a prop, maybe you have a book. And then walk it out a little bit. Keep pulling back on your left hip and breathing here into your side body. And relax the bottom shoulder away from the ear. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Take a breath as you exhale, come up. Good. Now take your hands to your hips. And now we're going to take this left leg out to the side. Okay? Good. See if the foot is on the ground, or perhaps your heel is on the ground. That feels better. Now find alignment again. Lift the frontal hip bones. Squeeze this right buttocks. Good. Inhale, reach your arm up to the sky, your right one. Your left hand's just resting. Exhale, hinge towards your straight leg. And press your foot or heel down. Relax your shoulders and breathe. Feel this nice juicy stretch onto the right side body. One more big inhale. Exhale. Come back through the center. Release this right hand down. Press your left foot or heel down. Then left arm overhead, pinky side down. And maybe start to press your top ribs up to the sky. Extend your tailbone towards your back heel. With a straight leg heel. And maybe start to turn the heart, even bend the bottom elbow and tuck your shoulder blade under your shiny heart. Lift up. Keep breathing. One more breath. And then on the exhale, bring the top arm down. Use your core. Navel in. Inhaling on the exhale, come up. Pull your leg in. Sit back, pose of a child. Breathe. And then one more time. Let's inhale. As we exhale, come up. The knees are under the hips. So it's as if we're coming into a Tadasana, right? Let's move this right block away and bring in, or switch sides if you have just one. Right, good, beautiful. Tuck your tail, and lift the thighs, relax your shoulders, navel in, crown the head to the sky. Beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and take now this left hand to the block, inhale. Sending the right arm up and over. Right, good, beautiful. Get your tailbone to the ground. Lift the heart just a little. No, I'm looking forward, but you could look up if it feels better. You know, some of us, maybe we want to look down. You know, but whatever feels good. Make sure that the left shoulder's away from the ear. Just root down through your right side body. Breathe into it. One more breath. Exhale out. And again, breathe in. Exhale it out. Good. Come back up. Very nice. So now we're going to extend out the right leg. So again, you have your option. Seam of the foot might feel good. Maybe it doesn't. So you can come to the heel. It's going to be a different sensation depending on the leg, actually, though. So the pose is traditionally seam of the foot down, but do what feels good. And so right away, extend your tailbone towards that right heel, outside arm, up, and exhale towards this straight leg. Right, find the stretch. Breathing in and out. Same thing we just did, but feels much different with the straight leg, right? So try to pull back the hip crease on the right leg, drop the tailbone. Okay, we're not trying to crush the side body, right side body so much. So kind of lift up, back ribs up and out. Good, one more breath. That's what helps to press the seam of the foot down to find the extension on this right side as well as the left side. One more breath. Exhale. Good, now we'll go ahead and release down with our left arm, finding a good position for the block. So maybe we take it out a little bit so we can get our hand under our shoulder. Pressing down the heel or the seam of the foot, reaching this right arm up and overhead. Try to turn the pinky side down. Again, the tailbone is long, the navel is in, the foot is pressing down, or the heel is pressing down. Squeeze the shoulder girdle down the back so the heart kind of lifts when you do that. And then maybe start to turn a little bit up with your heart. Bend that bottom elbow so the shoulder blade can stay under the heart. One more breath. Exhaling, coming back. Release the arm down. Pull your leg in. Inhale the arm back up. As you exhale, one more time, pose of the child. Come into this space. Really nice, everybody. When you're ready, we're going to reach the hands forward. We inhale our way up, making sure our hands are just forward of our shoulders. Straight the eye and elbow forward, glue the shoulders onto the back. We'll come into our first down dog here. Let's stretch everything out. Take a breath. On the exhale, picking the hips up and back. Tailbone, sit bones nice and high. We could be on the toes, knees bent if that feels better. Kind of gets the back nice and long. Maybe that's nice for a few breaths. And maybe now just sending those heels to the ground. Okay, good, beautiful. Finding extension in the spine, melting the heart. Good, one more big inhale right into these legs. Last big exhale. Good, beautiful. Coming high onto the tippy toes. Just take a breath as you exhale. Drop your knees back down to the mat. Good, really nice. And then slide forward onto your belly into Phoenix pose. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Hands pulling back, tops of the feet pressing down, tailbone long. Try to roll the inner arm outwardly here to get your shoulders on your back. Right? Press your pelvis down, your feet. So much so, those toenails press into the mat, your kneecaps lift up. One more big breath here. Exhale out. Good, beautiful. And when you're ready, we'll bend the right leg and press the thigh down, pull the heel towards our buttocks and get a stretch into the front of our thigh. Keep dragging your hands back, pull your heart forward, be in your Phoenix pose. The left leg is active still. Navel in, tailbones long. Right, getting a nice stretch here, maybe stay here. Or sometimes paralleling that left forearm with the mat feels nice and you can start to twist. Maybe that's all we do. Keep your shoulders on your back. That's a nice stretch. Keep pressing down the right leg. Some of us might grab our strap and put it around our foot, or maybe we'll grab the foot from the inside, palm forward. Right, just a few breaths here. One more big inhale. Exhaling. Very good. Keep pressing the forearm down so you're lifting up and out of the shoulders. It's a bit of a work on the shoulders, that's for sure. On the exhale, gentle release. Lie yourself down. Press, bend your knees and swag your legs. Good, and then let's come in for the other side. So activate your legs first. Press down through the tops of those feet, toenails nice and strong, pressing down. Kneecaps lift, navel in. We'll take a breath on the exhale up to the forearms. So really make sure your elbows are under your shoulders. Really peek. They're not out too far because then your heart drops down. You want them directly under the shoulders. Hands and wrists in line with your elbows. Right? Not sickling in or out. Pull the hands back. Chest moves forward as you squeeze those wings onto your back. Tailbone long, navel in. Keep breathing. Try to look somewhere past your hands, or you can look down if that feels good, in between the hands, but not up, right? Anything like that, because you're crushing your neck. We're trying to have this nice, beautiful spine. One more breath here. And as you exhale, let's spin that right, the left leg. Press the thigh down, pull the heel towards your buttocks. Just breathe in here, right? Pulling the heart back. Well, forward, pulling the arms back. And then maybe just stay here, or now we can turn that right forearm in and maybe twist. Use the left hand and just twist. Look over your left shoulder. Maybe that feels nice. Taking a few breaths here. Keep your right leg active, your core engaged. And press through the right forearm so you're not sinking down into your shoulder blade, right? Press up and out. Either stay here now, a strap, or maybe now taking that left hand to the inside of your foot, pulling the heel closer, but still pressing down. Finding the twist at the same time stretching. Good, one more breath. And on the exhale, gently release your leg. Come back through the center, lay your head down again, windshield wiper your legs. Ah, good. Very nice. And let's press our feet down, our last little back bend here. Bring the hands by your rib cage. Squeeze your elbows towards each other, your shoulders, just really squeeze them together. All right, shoulder heads dragging down your back. Press the feet down, navel in, breathe in on the exhale. Bhujangasana, maybe a low one. Maybe this is where you are, maybe partial. Maybe if you feel ready, you come up. All right, keep pressing the feet down. Tailbone long, navel in. Shoulders are not like this, right? We're pulling back. We hug everything in, lift up and out. Good, one more breath. And then exhale, lower it down. Good. Bend the knees, swag your legs. Release your legs, take a breath, and on the exhale, let's press ourselves back. Pose of a cat for a moment, releasing our back bends. Let's take a few breaths here. Let the shoulders relax. Breathe into that space between your navel and your spine. Nice, and it helps us breathe into the low back space. Really nice. When you're ready, let's inhale our way back up to all fours. One more time, hands forward to the shoulders, curl the toes under, take a breath on the exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Right, so really letting that heart melt forward. Good. One more big breath in. Exhale, let it go. When we're ready, we'll walk our hands and feet together. We'll be in a nice forward fold. Maybe a slight bend in the knees feels nice. I'm just releasing the back. If it feels good, you can hold opposite elbows, maybe sway the body. Just breathe here, so much breath. One more big inhale. Exhale. Good, beautiful. Inhale. Flat back, hands can be on your blocks, shin to the floor. Drag your shoulders onto your back, even here. Exhale, fold down. Good. Bend the knees as much as you like. Inhale. Press your feet down, come up. Bring your hands to your heart. Good. So if you'd like to bring your blocks for this, you can. We'll do just a few half sun salutations. They really do stretch all the muscles in our body, right? So let's be kind and just generous with the space between our feet so that we have a lot of space for our low back. So make sure the heels are like right underneath your hips. Lift your frontal hip bones. And drop your shoulders. Come into your Tadasana, your mountain pose. Right, good, beautiful. Pull that navel slightly in. Corset your ribs together, but lift your shining heart up. Move down through your feet. Get that full breath going. And as you're ready, we'll press the feet down. Inhale, circle the arms overhead. On the exhale, hinging, diving forward, feeling free again to bend the knees. Just come all the way down. Fold into your Uttanasana. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Take those hands wherever they feel right. Exhale, fold down. Press your feet down, breathe in, come back up. The heart lifts. Exhale. One more time. Press down, breathe in, reach out, and then up. Maybe the heart lifts a little. Exhale, hinging and diving forward. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, folding in. Press your feet down, breathe in, and reverse your way up. Exhale to the heart. Standing for a moment and noticing. Right, feeling the sensations moving in the body. And then when you're ready, we'll take our feet out. Right. So you're going to be in a wide leg forward fold. So come onto your mat so that you can do that. So the feet are wide. Turn the toes in. Right, good. Take your hands to your low back and press it to the ground as you lift your heart. Breathe in. With the stretch in the front of your body, hug your shoulder girdle back. On the exhale, come up and over. If you have your blocks here, you can come and just rest your forearms. If you want to come all the way down, go ahead. Let the arms go completely. If the knees are bent, that's fine, but if the legs are straight, then reach out through your inner thighs and then pick the tailbone up towards the ceiling. And try to press evenly into the feet with your weight. See what that feels like. Right? The gravity once it's in our toes, but try to press the entire surface of your foot down and reach out through your inner thighs. With slight engagement in your core. Shaking your head yes and no. Just letting it go. Very good. And then inhaling, making our way up. So bend the knees a little bit perhaps, hands to the hips. We come up. Good. Turning the toes out now. Good, beautiful. Inhale, circle the arms up to the sky. On the exhale, sitting down into this nice pose of goddess temple pose. So the knees are not rolling in, they want to, especially if we don't engage our tush. So engage your glutes, roll your inner thighs to the sky. Pick those firm hip bones up and press your feet down. Drag your shoulders down your back. Breathe here a few breaths. Good. And taking your left hand onto your hip, inhale the right arm out in front. As you exhale, twist your torso. Try to pull this right hip back. It wants to follow. Twist your torso, bring your arm across, and maybe it rests. Maybe it's just across. But roll your inner thighs to the sky and squeeze your legs. One more breath. And exhale, release. Straighten your legs for a moment. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, sit it back down. And so really finding this in our legs. Right? Roll the inner thighs to the sky. And engage your booty. Those knees are rolling outwardly. We're pressing through the feet. Good. Tailbone is long. Course of the ribs together. Even here, drag your shoulders down your back. Find your breath. Press your feet down. Right hand on the hip. Inhale, left arm out. As you exhale, just bring it across. Right? And if you can, we'll twist a little further, but don't let the hip follow. Keep rolling the inner thigh open. Right? One more breath. Exhale out. Straighten the legs. Inhale, circle the arms up. As you exhale, walk your feet back together. Really nice work, everybody. From here, come to chair pose. Well, bring your blocks next to you if you have them. Come to chair pose and start to sit your way back to the ground. And then at some point, maybe you grab your blocks and they assist you. Coming all the way down. Good, setting the blocks aside if you use them. Now rolling onto the back, hugging our knees into the chest. Nice work, everybody. We're just rocking maybe side to side. Breathing. Let's take a breath and on the exhale, open the legs into happy baby pose. Relax your shoulders on the mat, tailbone is long. Right. Big breath in and out. And then bring the legs all the way together. Give them a squeeze in. If it feels good, we'll roll up, bring our forehead towards our knees. Maybe a hand holds the back of the head. Gently laying the head back to the mat. Take the feet to the ground. Good. Slide your legs long, your arms overhead. Just take a big breath in. Open them up. Exhale, let it go. And then settling into our final rest, Shavasana. So relax your shoulders on the ground. Do what feels good for the legs. Maybe you'd like a little more hip opening so you could bring your feet together, open the knees. Maybe it feels better just feet on the ground, knees bent. And if you have a wall and you'd like to take your legs up that wall, move over there. And just coming into rest now, knowing that you have done enough. You showed up for yourself. You keep showing up for yourself. And that is the work. That is truly the work. And once we get to our mat, that's the icing on the cake. And we're ready to receive whatever we need, but it's getting there consistently, doing the work in that way. So just relax. Maybe stay connected to your body through the sensations in the hands, or sometimes the feet, you can feel the heaviness in those. Just be right here. And from here, a gentle breath brings you back. As you begin to slowly wake the body up. And a gentle brush of the thumb across your fingertips. The wiggle of the toes. Maybe circle the ankles. And oscillation of the head, just slowly waking yourself up. If you like that full stretch, reaching the arms overhead, legs long, nice deep breath in. Exhaling out. When you're ready, bringing the arm bones down, one leg at a time. Let's bend our knees, place our feet to the mat. Maybe rolling to the side from here, or now hug the knees one more time into the chest. Rolling to the side. Just taking a moment, feeling the gratitude for your practice, for your diligence and your dedication and hard work. And as we're ready, we'll press into the hands and press ourselves up into the seat. Coming to take a comfortable seat. Maybe it's Sukhasana, maybe you're going to sit on your heels, maybe legs are out long. Just come sit for a moment and notice. We'll bring our hands in front of the heart. One more time, bowing into that heart space. Sitting back in our seat. Sealing our practice with an three shantis and an singing out peace. Let's take a breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. One more big breath. Exhale out. Grateful for all of you. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Namaste. Beautiful work, everybody. Go ahead and just unmute for a second so I can say hello.
This is Sandy. Hi.
Hi, Sandy. How are you?
Good, thank you. Thank you so much. This was a wonderful class.
Good. I'm so glad, you guys. It was great to see everybody. Hi, Carrie, Sion, Evelyn, Teresa, Gary. Oh, good. So good to see you all. Someday we'll practice in the same room again. But you know what? I don't know about you, but I'm really busy, even though I'm quarantined at home.
Yep.
Oh, it's time to do this now then, you know? So anyways, lovely to see you all.
You too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you for the class.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you. You guys take care.
You too.
I
All right.
look forward
We'll
to
see you.
seeing you next time. I know, right? My little kitty. This is Cassie. I'll show you
That's
her.
my favorite
There
part.
she
I love when
is.
she comes in.
Oh,
Hi.
This is,
wow.
she has a really fancy name, Cassandra Bella Rose.
Oh.
But she's
Hi.
she's
Royal
she's
High.
got a lot of personality actually. So
And she does you.
all right, you guys, take good care.
See you Saturday, Karen.
Week.
Okay, see you
Hey, you
Saturday.
see the picture behind me, Karen?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It was the ocean
That-
before.
That's actually on the golf course behind my house.
Oh
You see-
my gosh.
You see the crane behind me?
Yeah,
Yeah, here.
beautiful. Yeah, so beautiful.
Yeah. So it's kind of nice. The golf course is closed as I get to walk Grace out there.
Oh, that's great. Good.
Pretty neat, but they'll
That
be
is
opening
neat.
that up pretty soon, and so that'll come to an end.
Yeah, that's true. Hi, Sion.
Okay, see you Saturday, Karen.
Okay, you guys. We'll
See you then. Okay,
All right. Beautiful.
Bye.
All right. Bye, guys.
bye.
Kisses.